Have you ever watched your dog sleep and wondered what is going on behind those twitching eyelids? You see their paws paddling, their whiskers vibrating, and a soft, muffled bark escaping their lips. Most owners smile at this, thinking it is just a cute, harmless reflex. But the truth that scientists have finally uncovered inside the sleeping brain of a dog will change how you look at your pet forever. There is a profound secret hidden in their slumber, and you are at the absolute center of it. For decades, science assumed that animals lived in a blank darkness the moment they closed their eyes. They thought the jerking legs of a puppy were just random nerve misfires in the dark. Then, a breakthrough at Stanford University shattered everything we thought we knew about animal consciousness. Researchers plugged electrodes into the sleeping brains of dogs and waited for the data to track. What appeared on the monitors was unmistakable and shocking. Dogs do not just sleep. They experience the exact same neurological stages that you do. They drift through light sleep, sink into deep slow-wave sleep, and then plunge into REM sleep. REM is the rapid eye movement stage, the sacred zone where human beings experience their most vivid dreams. When a dog enters this state, their brain waves spike and mimic a human brain almost identically. This is not a guess or a sweet assumption anymore. It is hard, measurable, recorded scientific proof. The animal asleep at your feet is navigating a fully realized, richly textured inner world. You can actually witness the exact second this secret world opens up. Roughly 20 minutes after your dog drifts off, their breathing shifts and becomes shallow. Behind their closed lids, their eyes begin to dart rapidly back and forth. That is the exact moment the dream starts, a real story unfolding in a mind as alive as your own. Yet, as their mind races at full speed, something strange happens to their body. They might chase a deer across an endless field in their mind, but their physical body stays locked to the floor. This happens because of a brilliant, protective braking system hidden deep inside your dog's brain stem. It is a tiny structure called the pons, and its job during sleep is quietly remarkable. The pons acts as a master switch that paralyzes the large muscles of the body during REM sleep. It is the only thing keeping you from jumping out of bed and physically acting out your own dreams. And it is the only reason your dog can sprint in their mind while remaining perfectly still on your rug. We know this for a fact because of a famous, chilling experiment conducted by a French neuroscientist. He deactivated this exact part of the pons in a group of laboratory cats. The moment those animals entered REM sleep, they did not stay asleep on the floor. They stood up with their eyes glazed over, stalking invisible prey and pouncing at the air. They were physically acting out their internal dreams in real time right before his eyes. In dogs, however, this incredible braking system is significantly weaker in two specific age groups: very young puppies whose brains are still developing, and very old senior dogs whose systems are wearing down. That is precisely why puppies and old dogs twitch, kick, and paddle far more than dogs in their prime. When your puppy's legs race in their sleep, you are watching a dream leak out of a body that cannot hold it. But not every dream that leaks through the barrier of sleep is a happy one. Sometimes, the paws jerk with violent panic, a terrified whimper escapes, and breathing turns frantic. Dogs, exactly like human beings, suffer from intense, realistic nightmares. When you see your dog trapped in a nightmare, your first human instinct is to shake them awake. Please, force yourself to stop, and never do that. A dog pulled suddenly out of a deep REM nightmare can wake up completely confused and terrified. They cannot separate reality from the dream instantly, and they might bite you out of pure survival reflex. Instead, stay where you are and call their name softly into the room. Let the familiar sound of your voice cut through the darkness of their sleeping mind. Because of everything your dog knows in this life, your voice is the safest anchor in their universe. Even in the dark, even mid-nightmare, your voice is the signal that tells them they are safe at home. But knowing that a dog dreams is only half the mystery. Knowing exactly what they are dreaming about felt completely impossible for centuries. After all, you cannot ask them, and you cannot plug a camera into the back of their eyes. Then, In 2001, a team of brilliant researchers at MIT did the unthinkable. They decided to study the brain cells of rats, navigating a complex maze. As the rats ran, scientists mapped the precise, sequential pattern of neurons firing in their brains. It was a unique neural fingerprint, a specific code for that exact physical experience. Later that night, the scientists watched those identical rats fall into a deep sleep. The moment the rats entered REM sleep, that exact same neural code began to fire again, in perfect sequence. The playback was so incredibly precise that scientists could tell exactly which turn of the maze the rat was dreaming about. The animal was not seeing random noise, it was watching a faithful rerun of its actual day. This proved that the dreaming brain of mammals is fueled by one primary source, memory. And because dogs share this identical biological machinery, they do the exact same thing every single night. They take the raw pieces of their waking day and replay them piece by piece while they sleep. This single scientific fact changes everything we know about our relationship with them. It means the content of your dog's dreams is dictated entirely by whatever filled their waking hours. If this science is shifting how you see your dog right now, please take a second to like and subscribe. Everything we build here is grounded in real data, helping you understand the true mind of your pet. Because a dream is a rerun of life, a dog's dream looks unmistakably like a dog's specific reality. When researchers look across different breeds, they find that dreams are highly breed-specific. A sleeping pointer will suddenly freeze and point at a flock of dream birds hidden in the brush. A sleeping Doberman will growl fiercely, guarding the house against a dream intruder. A golden retriever will sprint joyfully through the dark after a tennis ball only they can see. They are not experiencing abstract concepts. They are living as themselves, fulfilling their deepest instincts. Even the physical size of your dog dramatically shapes the architecture of their night. Small toy breeds slip into fresh, rapid dreams frequently, roughly every 10 minutes. Large breeds dream far less often, but their dreams run incredibly long, deep, and complex. A tiny terrier flickers through dozens of tiny stories, while an old Labrador sinks into one grand epic. And there is something quietly beautiful, something deeply moving, about the dreams of older dogs. An old dog's physical body slows down, their joints stiffen with arthritis, and the stairs become an enemy. Their daily walks grow shorter, and their energy fades into the quiet corners of the room. But the moment they fall asleep by the fireplace, that broken, aging body no longer holds them back. The paws begin to pump, the phantom fields return, and the fast, thrilling chase comes alive again. Their youth rushes back into their muscles, and for a few beautiful minutes in the dark, age lets go. The vibrant, unstoppable puppy they used to be runs free through the cosmos of their mind. But this scientific journey leads back to one final, breathtaking realization. If a dream is a faithful replay of the day, think deeply about what your dog's day actually consists of. A dog's entire existence is spent circling one single, dominant presence, you. They spend their hours waiting for your footsteps, watching your expressions, and celebrating your return. They read the subtle shifts in your face and follow your movement from room to room like a shadow. They live entirely for the exact moment that front door opens and your scent fills the air. So when a prominent Harvard psychologist was asked the ultimate question, her answer was beautiful. Humans dream about the things that obsess them and matter most to them during the day. There is absolutely no scientific reason to believe that dogs are any different from us. Because your dog is so profoundly, deeply attached to you, you are the anchor of their subconscious. The science concludes that your dog is almost certainly dreaming of your face, your smell, and your joy. Let that beautiful truth settle into your heart for just a moment. The twitching paws, the soft whimpers, the eyes moving frantically behind closed lids in the night. Somewhere inside that beautiful, silent mind, more often than not, a vision of you is playing out. You are not a passing thought in their sleep. You are the absolute center of gravity. The exact same way you sit at the very center of their waking world, you rule their sleeping one. Your dog does not simply switch you off the moment their eyes close for the night. They do not leave you behind at the edge of the daylight. They love you so much that they carry your image directly into the deepest dark with them, past the chaos of the world, past their own wild instincts, into the one place that belongs to them. You are the endless green field they are running through with such desperate joy. You are the comforting voice they hear echoing through the fog of their sleep. You are the beautiful face that surfaces when everything else in the universe goes quiet. So when you look down at your dog dreaming on the floor tonight, stand there and watch a little longer, because the scientific odds are beautifully high that wherever they are running to you. If this deep dive gave you a brand new perspective on the loyal soul sleeping at your feet, do one thing. Hit that like button, drop a comment about your dog, and subscribe so you never miss our next discovery. Because the deeper you understand the mind of your dog, the more beautiful your life together becomes.